Hey, how's it going there, YouTubers? It's your boy D Bellboy, aka Mr. Black Ranger here. So it's finally here, the VIP demo for Anthem. And boy, is it a long time coming. Sorry this video is coming to y'all a little bit later than normal. So I downloaded everything, but as you already know, they were probably everybody and their sister was probably trying to get in on this demo today. So EA was having problems with the servers going down, servers at max capacity. I know they had friend codes not working and everything because mine still aren't working. Because I was trying to get some multiplayer for you guys first thing here, be a multiplayer first on the channel. But yeah, it was having technical difficulties earlier on my the demo side as well as my side. The video wasn't recording, I wasn't recording the game sound, as well as I was feeling a little bit under the weather. So that's generally why this video is coming in a little bit later, coming to you a little bit later than normal. So yeah, so unfortunately, I ended up with the technical difficulties I was talking to you about. I ended up playing the first couple of cutscenes, playing the first mission, just to get a little bit of you know, a little handle on the game, so that way I don't seem like a complete noob to y'all. So right now we're just about to go ahead and get into this because I know you guys have been waiting. So let's go. I tell you, this game does look beautiful though. Handles pretty well too. The controls in this game are really intuitive. Before we go on a mission, I'll go ahead and run through that. Actually, I'll probably run through a lot of stuff before we get to it. Since, like I said, since I played the first mission, just kind of get a test feel and was having technical difficulties. That is, if they want to load me up, because that was another problem. As well with this game, with the demo, was loading issue. Whenever you loaded up one of the missions, it got to about 95%, and then actually no, we get to go play through the first part again. Oh, sweet. Yep. So okay, never mind then. So we get to play through the first part of the missions again. So actually, we're in for a treat now. So let's go ahead and get into it. This video is probably going to be a little bit longer than normal. Usually I try to shoot for about anywhere between 20 to 40 minutes on a video, but since this is the release, we're going to shoot for about an hour, and then tomorrow, and then the rest of the videos that I have on this will be roughly about anywhere between 20 to 30, like I said, 20 to 40, 40 to 45 minutes on there. So yeah, as you can see, you got the intro, controlling your javelin, the Legion of Dawn edition, and saying thank you. Just all your standard stuff. Actually, no, never mind. I take it back because it's not going to let me play the first mission again because we were supposed to talk to this gentleman right here. So we'll just go ahead and skip that then. Let me go ahead and head out to the inside of Fort Tarsus here. One thing I do like about this Fort Tarsus, well, other than it being a beautiful game, as you can see, look at that. Look at that. And the one thing that they do have in this game that I really like, that's you'll be walking through the little area, the hub area back here at Fort Tarsus, and as you see, they have like little side conversations. It makes the world feel a little bit more populated, not just, you know, random NPCs just standing around doing the same move over and over again. It adds a little life to the area as well. Got the guards posted up over there. It's just one of those. It's like the small thing. Like when it comes to games like this, generally the small things count. So as you can see, this is kind of the storefront. We got the vanity items here. My man sells sells items so you can upgrade your javelin and everything over there. I'm pretty sure there's going to be like more shops around here as well too when the full game launches. Like I said, it's a demo. Earlier I went and tried to look at some other shops and everything. A lot of stuff it pops up with this message, you know, not available in the demo. So, but before we hop into my javelin here, we're going to take a quick look at the menu here. So as you can see, the menu is really nice and streamlined here. So you got your tutorials, you go on how to play, you know, gives you hints about it and gives you hints about everything, how combos and all work. When you go into the library, pretty much your lore tab. So you go in, it gives you lore and backdrops on everything. I won't go too much into that unless you guys want me to. If you do, leave a comment below. I'll go through everything and just look at everything and in like another video and leave it up so that you guys can just pause it and read it at your discretion. But also, as going over, you got your challenges as well. You got your trials. Like I said, since I've already played the first mission. Pretty much it works like the badass ranks from Borderlands and the triumphs from and the triumph section from Destiny that they just introduced in Forsaken. You do certain things, get a number of kills, you get stuff. So yeah, like this one, weapon trial of Artenia. The reward is 5 coins, awarded for defeating enemies with weapons. I gotta defeat 16 more enemies and I'll get 5 coins. So that's how that works. And like you see, there's just a bunch of different ones. You just gotta do everyone. Give you a lot of stuff for your gear, the weapons, and combat. And as far as weapons in the game, well, at least for the demo, well, actually no, I guess for the game, I'm assuming there might actually be more. But as of right now, weapons of the game, you got assault rifles, auto cannons, grenade launchers, heavy pistols, light machine guns, machine pistols, aka your submachine guns. That's kind of what they say submachine pistol, but they kind of want them to be like a in between a pistol and a submachine gun. That's kind of what that is. But you got your marksman rifle or your DMR, your shotguns, and your sniper rifles. And then your standard journal. It gets you obviously, you know, critical objectives, story mode stuff, strongholds, which were I believe they said was like the in-game activities generally that you have to have 4 people to play with. And then standard feats pretty much. Yeah, so like I completed the reinforcement, just awarded for reinforcing other freelancers on a mission. That's literally for just like joining a mission. You get XP and everything. It's each one is like a different tier, gives you XP, allows you to level up. The demo they're starting us at level 10, so we're getting to level 15. And as you can see, the menu is nice and streamlined. It goes from nice and streamlined. It literally goes from left to right. No extra, no unused space. No extra, no extra frills and bells and whistles. It gives you exactly what you need to, which I do like. A clean user interface is really good for new players, as well as people, as well as for organization and everything as well too. So now we're about to hop into the javelin, and believe me when I tell you, this is one of the best parts of well, next to combat, this is probably one of the best parts. I think spent like 30 minutes inside this thing, just looking through all the textures, all the weapons and everything. So here you have the summary screen, your big summary screen. So from there you can choose whatever it is you want to do from your overworld map, kind of like Destiny. You choose what you want to do. If you want to do it quick play, you press square. Select if you want to do a mission or do the stronghold. Hit select. Once you do that, then you scroll over to your squad, to the squad screen. Press square, and it'll go ahead and launch you in. There. Or you can just go ahead, and select anything else on there. It works the same way. Now Now with free play is pretty much exactly what it is. Your free roam. Go ahead, fly around. This all the white area right here is what they opened for us in the demo. But as you can see, the map looks really pretty expansive. And from when we actually go play this next mission, you'll see the world is actually pretty big and open. So they did a really good job of giving you like a lot of vertical space and a lot of open space to kind of fly. As well as flying in this game actually feels like, with the overheating mechanic that they have in it, flying actually feels like, it feels like hefty, kind of like playing Spider-Man. I know when Spider-Man first came out, literally for the first hour, all I did was just swing around the city because it was so fun. Same thing here with flying. It feels really like responsive and crisp. But yeah, so you can set your difficulty. So yeah, select expedition difficulty here. More advanced difficulties drop rarer loot and spawn more dangerous enemies. Grandmaster difficulties are a lot when you progress further in the game. And from what it's showing, I do believe pilot level 30 is the maximum, because again, you have 2 separate levels. You level up your actual pilot, and then you level up your javelins by putting gear on them. So getting that experience from like the feats that we saw actually level up your pilot to give you extra skills and everything. But yeah, so standard, normal. The enemy health is increased by 100%. Drop chance of max rarity is increased by 50. For hard, enemy health is increased by 300%. The drop chance of maximum rarity is increased by 100. And then we start getting into in-game ranks. They actually start showing you, what rarity your javelin needs to be and how hard. And as you can see, the health starts getting up there to extremely high proportions. Now, what they did say was that the harder these difficulties, more enemies don't spawn. It's just the higher level enemies like elites and ancients, they use better tactics. So the harder we go up in these grandmaster ranks, the better tactics your gold bar and higher enemies will use on you, like flanking and everything like that. So you'll never have to worry about more enemies. You'll just have to worry about smarter enemies, which is actually really good. So Grandmaster 2, you need master. Your javelin needs to be masterwork. 15 enemy damage and health increased by 100%. Drop chance of masterworks increased by 200%. And then finally, Grandmaster, recommended minimum javelin rarity legendary. Enemy damage and health is increased by 3,100%. And the drop chance of masterworks is increased by 250%. So there's all your difficulties right there. And then go ahead and start, and then it allows you to go ahead and start the expedition from this page. So now, again, squad page, pretty simple. You can invite your friends. Up to 4 people. Up to 4 people can play. You can drop in, seamless drop in, drop out, whenever they want to. As well as you have a cool. Well, actually, I'll just go ahead and show you right after this. Again, invite up to 4 players. So now, best part of the game. Well, first, the second best part of the game. Banner. You get banners for just about. You get banners to go ahead and put around your name. So already starting off good with some of the customization. These are just a few. I went with the full body ranger because I'm good like that. Hashtag grandma's cookies are always good. Chocolate chip, by the way. If you're not eating chocolate chip, or actually, you know what? If you're not eating sugar cookies, you're not doing anything. And then the regular just tapping the triangle button takes you into the forge. And believe me, this is where I spent most of my time at, in the forge right here, customizing. And well, you only get a couple of things, but literally I was just doing a lot of theory crafting and looking at everything in here. It was amazing. So yeah, it shows you the levels. Like I said, you have 6 components. Each one gives you different passive stats. So the armor reinforcements gives me javelin health, gives me extra armor. Or melee inscription gives me, I lose a little health, but I gain melee weapon damage. Well, 5% of base damage, I gain that. So you can also craft these these components as well if you have enough parts as well, which you can find out in the world out and about. So that's your component section. And then your support gear, the bulwark point, which is the projectile blocking area of effect shield here. So as you can see, it's a support ability, but there are also positives and negatives that come along with it too. So as you see, it says plus 5% javelin marksman rifle ammo and plus 5% to javelin autocannon ammo. So it works like that. You have whenever you equip anything, there are some negatives, there are some positives. So it allows you to have a little bit more customization in here. The new one I got from playing was playing the first mission was the muster point. So that the one that deploys a field that augments the allies inside, increasing the gun damage. And as you can see, it gives me 1% ammo per pickup and 0% ultimate damage. Not really my thing. I'd rather block the projectiles anyway, but just kind of give you an idea. As well as the ranger, the grenades. You got your standard frag, but like I said, it's got a range grenade, seeker, all of that. Weapons you can have up to 2 equipped, and as you can see, you can go in and so I actually got a new. Oh, that's a shotgun. Huh, it's pretty cool. I actually got some new gear. That's not bad. And as you can see, that's the next thing I wanted to point out. So if you look at the top right, you can see it says Uncommon Ranger, and then there's a number with a green arrow pointing up. So just like how Destiny has light levels, you have Ranger javelin rare. You have javelin rarities. The more gear you equip, the better gear you equip. They're assigned a score. They're assigned a power score. As you equip more, your power goes up, and it allows you to go up in rank. Now, as of right now, I don't know what the exact ranks are, but but I do know, like with this, when they start us at level, like I said, they start us at level 10. So around level 10, we should be getting green drops. So I'm going to equip that. Machine pistol. Yeah, and while I'm in here, so you can actually, yeah, again, crafting tutorial, craft items. You have to, like I was saying, you have to have the blueprint, you have to have the materials, as well as you get materials from salvaging items. So just standard auto rifle, the common. We've got everything for that one. If you want to make the uncommon, the uncommon, that's what they have, and then it goes all the way up to epic. So that's how you craft. Just collect stuff, break down stuff, go over to the craft. Now all of this is subject to change, but as of right now, pretty standard and simple stuff. So yeah, you go over, salvage it, gives you stuff. There you go, 2 weapons, as you see in the on the right over there. It gives me 2 weapons parts for breaking that down. So I'll just go in, yeah, see what all we getting. Anything useful. And it looks like you are able to get like duplicates as well too, so that is a thing. So yeah, and then your main power again works the same way. So and then over on the right you can see the over on the right again, like I said, your gives you everything, shows you what everything is, your gear, the power that it's at, and all. So you get the full look of everything. Then you press triangle. Triangle allows you to go and select different javelins. New ranger loadout allows you to if you want to make a different loadout, because again, different gear drops, so you can make different loadouts for anything that you want. Very customizable, but you also have other javelins at that point. So now appearance. Like I said, this is where in the original where I spent most all of my time at. So as you can see, the helmet here. The helmet. Oh wait, no, that's the only thing I didn't unlock on here because I didn't like how it looked. But yeah, you've got you can customize the paint. You've got the materials that everything is made out of. Literally tons of customization, and you can actually unlock more as it goes on. So the customization out the wazoo in this. Just I'm not gonna spend too much time on this. Just kind of run through and let you see a couple things. But literally, probably day one when this game comes out, I'm probably gonna be doing like this forever. So like I'll probably do this. I'll probably end up doing this off camera, customizing my javelin a little bit, because you know me, customization is key. Because if it doesn't look good, it probably doesn't work good, right? So that's that. You can choose again. You can choose your wear. You can choose your wear state, whether new is dirty or old, whether it's clean or if it's standard. And arms. You can choose between that. Vinyls was exactly like it sounds. You can choose whether or not you want to get on the arm there, whether you want vinyls or symbols or whatever. So tons and tons of stuff there. And then it shows you your weapons on the side. And exiting out of this now, getting back here. And then over in the consumables tab. So you have so these are your consumables. You can equip them, and you can use them while you are on expeditions or whatever it is you're doing. So they give you certain bonuses and boons and everything like that. So the shield inscription one, for a single expedition, it increases your max shield strength by 10% of its base strength, and the shield regen by 10% of the base regen. And you actually have to craft these in order to use them. Again, they're consumables. Once you use them, they're gone. However, if you leave the expedition or whatever it is you're doing to join in on someone new, you will lose the effect. So whereas like the fire team medallion from Destiny, if you leave it stays with you. If you leave on this one, it's gone for good. You're gonna have to craft another one. So yeah, so mission boons, don't leave the mission if you don't want to lose the boon. All right, so now we're about to go ahead and get into this. As you can see, nice little boot up sequence there. Excuse me. Now hopefully it acts right, because before it would get to the 90, like the 95 to 98%, and it would just stop. If it does, I'm gonna have to end up closing it out and then rejoining it. But I really hope they fix that though, because that really breaks the immersion. Air quotes on that immersion. But while it's loading, I can go ahead and talk about the controls. So standard controls here. L2 is to aim down the sight. R2 is to fire. X is the jump. Square is to reload. If you hold square, it swaps to your secondary weapon. Triangle is for your melee, and circle is for your dodge. Now, the Ranger has a double jump, so you can tap X twice and it does a double jump. To hover, you'd click the right thumbstick and it allows you to hover. And while you're hovering, excuse me, and while you're hovering, you can click the left thumbstick and it initiates the flight. So you'll see it at the bottom of the screen there that there's going to be like a little over the overheat meter that you probably see in like all the gameplay and everything. So yeah, once that gets red, you will not be able to fly. But like I was saying, though, it's a nice mix in between the two, between flying and being on the ground. It doesn't feel like it doesn't feel unnecessary, like it overheats too fast or too slow. If you dive, like if you're up high and then you dive down, it actually ends up cooling you off. If you go through water, it ends up cooling you off, extending the flight as well too. So you have like multiple ways to keep cool and fly there. L1 and R1 deploys the shield that I have equipped that blocks the projectiles, and then if you press up on the D-pad, that activates your the ultimate ability, which you will see on the screen. It will be in the bottom right. It'll be a gold bar at the bottom. Once that gold bar fills, then you have access to your ultimate. In the top left screen, you're gonna see a blue bar and a green bar. Blue is the shields, green is the armor. Armor is pretty much the health in this game. So I'll give you a better look once we get in there, and it looks like it's actually doing it again. Yep, it's doing it. So I'm gonna have to close that out and reopen it. They really need to fix this bug. That is one of the, again, like I said, air quotes, immersion, really not cool. Takes you right out of it. Just want to load right into the game. And now that it's back, it should ask me if you want to reload into the expedition. Yes. And now I should be able to get in without a hitch, hopefully. What happened earlier? I was just out of it. But as you can see, we loaded into the game now. It's a lot faster. So again, like I said, as you can see on the bottom right there, What's this? Scorpion eggs. But yeah, as you can see, doing the bottom at the bottom there, I'm hit by acid there, so you burn, you take damage. But as you can see, in the top left, blue bar is the shield. Right below it, like I said, that's the health bar or armor in this game. Like I said, clicking the right thumbstick allows me to hover like this. The left stick is my grenade, which is the first one. I'm sorry, L1 is my grenade. Oh, we got an elite worker. We got an elite worker here. So R1 launches that missile right there, right in the blowhole. And as you can see that again on the bottom right there, you can see my my weapons. Again, the weapon, the L1 R1, that's my shield. The L1, like I said, it's the grenade. The R1 is my my seeker missile, and then the triangle is my my melee. So booyah, there's the melee. Got the shock mace, and then as you can see, that up button right there for that gold bar, that's my ultimate. It is ready and proc. So like I said, you got a double jump. You click the right to hover. You click the left stick to fly. You click the right stick again to hover. You can stop. Like I said, see, it goes down really fast. Click the left thumbstick to run like normal. Like I said, very intuitive, nice, fluid flight mechanics. Like I have never, like, the only time I felt this fun was like flying was when I was playing an Ace Combat game.
Yes, our discussions have led to a hypothesis that the split and warped reality. There are side effects. Runacall specializes in that. She's on expedition helping the Sentinels. On it.
So it looks like we probably came in like in the middle of this. Loading up again. Should take us right out to the overworld. And as you can see, just from that little level right there, there's a lot of vertical and open space. So when you have a full group of 4 and like your storms throwing down his elemental stuff, you've got your Colossus raining water, and the javelin is activating his ultimate. It's a lot of stuff going on the screen. It's really, really awesome.
You don't like anything.
Yeah, as you can see,
literally. Soldiers dissolving is bad news. Relax. We shouldn't jump to conclusions. So you're just gonna sit around. Where are you going?
What is happening? This argument wait until I get back to the fort.
Sumner's left. He just got up and left.
Left the lab?
I don't know. Just find a Runacall. We'll deal with this back here.
And like I said, chimeric alloy, you find it out in the world. That's items that you can use for crafting there, so good find by the teammate. But as you can see, nice huge open world here. Yeah, and we're grounding it. Go ahead and melee this fool. Dodges with circle again. Go ahead and reload. And let me swap over to the machine pistol. I'm sorry, not the machine pistol, but my LMG, because I have yet to use that. can see, like I said, diving down, you can see that white bar, it goes away, it speeds you down a little bit. Go ahead and hover. Okay, that's big. And as you can see, like I said, verticality in this game is nuts. Look at it, hold up. We're gonna take a look at the skyline. Look at that skyline, man. That is just beautiful. Oh Lord, I'm shutting them down,
Scars.
Those sentinels need your help.
So I pop my shield down. Woo! Alright, time to end this. Ulti. As I said, this is verticality, getting the upper hand on the enemies is a big to do on here. We got a sniper incoming there. Yeah, catch that. Back to that machine pistol, because take that uppercut, son. Hold that. And like I said, this feels nice and smooth to be doing this. No extra lag off of that. When it happens, it happens. Oh, and we see we got elites here. Go ahead and pop that down. Go ahead and nuke that down. Booyah. Oh, I'm burning. Alright, so with status effects, when you're burning, you cannot fly at all. I've been hit by acid. If you hit by acid, it damages armor over time, like normal. Fire damages your armor as well. Frost.
It's been making trouble.
Sorry about that. I didn't mean to talk over that cutscene, but like I was saying, electricity kills your shields, and it shocks you, makes it hard to move. Fire burns your armor. So does acid. Ice slows you down and hurts your armor. What else we got?
See the Arcanists.
Positioning in this game is key. First thing you want to do is get out of position, because these the big dudes, the elites, they will down you, as you can see. Have some heavy machine gun, baby. Throw it out and let the hog howl. And if you I forgot to mention, if you overheat, it does take a while for you to slow down, for it to like well, not readjust, but cool down when you use it though. Don't run from me, boy. Bruh, did you not listen to me, bruh? I'm always good, like grandma's cookies. Can't run from me.
Looking forward to whatever that Iskari had planned for us.
A runa call?
Yeah? That's me. How did you...
Matthias Sumner sent me. He needs you to...
Oh, that jerk.
To analyze this.
Where did you get this? The energies it's giving off. I can evaluate this data back at the fort.
I'll take Aruna and the rest of the prisoners in the Strider. You should take out that Iskari she mentioned. Kidnapping? Sounds like bad news.
Do we know what this Iskari looks like?
The Sentinel said it was huge and dangerous.
Isn't that like everything in games like these? Well, what does it look like? It's big and dangerous.
Found the Iskari we're looking for. We have to take it down.
Okay, never mind. Never mind. It's big and Woo! Oh, they're shooting me. And they shooting me. Oh, this boy hit. Okay, never mind. New strat. Let's not get hit. Let's take to the higher ground and yeah. But first off, get rid of the peons. Oh no. Oh no. Let's not go that way. fun time. Let's be happy fun time. As you can see, with it is even on normal, it is generally hard. That's why I'm not talking as much. I'm trying not to die too much here. But even just for two people, it's still pretty rough. Come on, please let me activate it. Thank you. Woo. And right as I put my shield down. But yeah, as you can see, like some things you need a full 4 squad for. And this is on normal, mind you, as well too. Ooh, we're getting some frame lag here. Oh my goodness, Dad. See? Computer control folks go down so fast. Crazy things we do for ammo. They are everywhere. I mean, can I pop it? Thank you. Where did this dude just come from? Again, sorry I'm not talking, but it takes every ounce of concentration. And he's, oh goodness, another spine. No way. But as you can see, not like we're getting pushed around by the elites. Yeah, this ain't happening.
That's it. The Scaro trouble dealt with. Good work. Head back to the fort and we'll see if Aruna discovered anything about those samples.
Okay. Okay, longer than necessary, but as you can see, they are really well, on normal they're really pushing the group play on this one because it was just two of us and we were getting throttled. But also we weren't taking out the elite enemies with the shields because that's where the different classes come in, because the Colossus with the battle cry can go ahead and attract all their attention, and then everyone else can just focus on hitting them from the back because the shields their shields are pretty much impenetrable from the front. So and alliance bonus for generally what that is the more you play with people in a party, the more alliance points you get, and then at the end of the week, I believe it's like the top 1 or 2 people that you play with, you get awarded that experience if I'm not mistaken, I believe. Hey, I got sniper rifle now. Assault rifle, heavy pistol, scout, so that bad boy. Got a better missile, grenade launcher, muster points, javelin support recharge, and spare ammo. Okay. Venom darts. So I get this is the venom dart there. So ranger assault launcher damage. So yeah, this is I get the venom darts now. So you shoot 3 darts and it deals acid damage. And then the seeker grenade, you throw it, splits, and it seeks nearby enemies. So we'll go ahead and go back and we'll equip some of these, and then we'll go ahead and we'll equip some of these, and then we'll go ahead and check out the next mission and see what's going on. Exit, and I believe it should take us back to Fort Tarsus here. Oh, loading screen. How you came and you gave without taking. Oh, never mind. Alright, we'll go ahead and run through this cutscene. Let you guys see how cutscenes and everything work, and then we're going to go ahead and then wrap up this video. So, kind of like how the doors automatically open in my presence. I feel like I'm using the force here. Just open. And again, look at this. Said the world actually feels. You know what? I was playing this earlier today. Yep. This guy's foot is still on here, bro. You're cooking with your freaking shoes on. That's disgusting, bro. That's nasty. That's like a code 1 violation, bro. You should be fired.
Watch where you fling those accusations.
Uh-oh.
I know you cheated at the game.
Sweetie, I don't have to cheat. You're just bad at cards.
I want my money back.
Sorry, spent it. I'd be up for another game if you wanted to win it back.
Please, I can't afford to lose that money. There's no work at the fort.
Then maybe you shouldn't be gambling.
I have a family.
I hope they're better at cards than you are.
Whew. Savagery. Maybe you should get a better poker face, homie.
Good. You're here. Those samples you brought me, what were they?
Well, they used to be Dominion.
I thought it might be something like that. Reality decay is not pretty.
Reality decay?
When a Shaper instrument taps into the Anthem, it affects reality, and reality is a lot less stable than you think it is. One incorrect variable and the entire equation collapses. Reality collapses. These Dominion, whatever happened to them altered their nature, the fundamentals of their existence. But it wasn't right. Something wasn't right. They couldn't last. What's this got to do with Matthias?
Whatever happened to these Dominion happened to Matthias, too.
You're not saying...
The manifold affected him. I mean, see, they are unstable and in real danger. I gotta go.
Gods, I could really use a soothing cup of tea.
And as you can see, again, collectibles all over the place. I don't think I can add this one. Yep, you can't. Cool. We'll go ahead and run and talk to Maddie then. Go ahead and get all of these cutscenes out the way, and then we'll call it a day.
You're back. That is you, isn't it? I can't quite focus my eyeballs.
Where's Sumner? And where's the manifold?
He was impatient. He wanted to pursue his own theory.
He took it and pushed me. Not hard, but it hurt my feelings.
What did Aruna say?
The Dominion soldiers were affected by some kind of reality decay as a result of their divide.
Reality shifting in unintended ways. As a result, they were
wobbly. Jelly that didn't quite set. Oh, that explains why I'm feeling oddly porous. It's not a great feeling. And none of my limbs work right.
We need Sumner back.
And the manifold. The generator of the effect must be part of the solution.
Do you know where he went?
He talked about needing a drink. Maybe the bar?
It's a start. How long do I have?
I smell burnt toast.
Not long. Please hurry.
Lady Cardia and Commander Vool, huh? Gossip's everywhere. Fort Tarsus's power couple. That Vool. There's always something about a man in uniform, isn't there?
Okay, buddy. You guys converse amongst yourselves, whatever. Reality is weird.
I don't see Sumner anywhere, but there's Aruna.
Maybe she's seen him. You should ask.
Hello, my name's Amal, and I'm your bartender. Freelancer.
Nice to meet you.
Did you recognize my voice when I said Freelancer?
Was I supposed to?
Well, I was in season 1 of Dawn Guard, so I thought you might.
Really? What was your character's name?
Sentinel 2. Sentinel 1 got to open the gate, but I was always at his shoulder.
Just in the first season?
Yeah, in the second to the last episode of season 1, I got killed by a scorpion.
Oh, the life of an extra.
That's too bad.
Yeah, but that's life, right? You gotta be tough if you want to be an actor.
Who knows? Maybe you'll get another shot.
You're probably right. I don't think Dawn Guard appreciated me. Hey, you're pretty smart. I could use your advice.
Okay.
So there's this lady that comes to the bar, and I think she's attracted to me.
What makes you think that?
She said, and I quote, "I'm super attracted to you."
So, what's the problem?
First, she's married. Second, to an aggressive Lancer. And third, I am terrible at saying no. How do you think I should handle this?
Oh, God. So, oh, God, do I want to play this out? Or do I just want to go, you know what? You know what? I'll be nice. Establish your boundaries, Bobby.
You need to clearly say, no thank you, and stay firm.
Yeah, that makes sense. I just hate disappointing people, you know?
Just keep it professional. If she doesn't let up, then ask your boss for help.
Good thinking. Max knows how to deal with stuff.
She sure does.
You are a wise person. I'm not gonna forget this. If I ever get into a jam, I know who I'll come to for help.
Great.
Yeah, because we do the right thing here on this channel. Sometimes.
Ah, Freelancer. Let me guess. Looking for Matthias?
Yes, one of them.
He wanted a drink but wasn't allowed in. He's been banned from the premises for months.
Great. So he's gone now.
I tried to talk to him about the samples you found, but he didn't seem interested. He was always easily distracted, but never rude. It was odd.
It's complicated. That one, Sumner, appears to be the abrasive side of Matthias.
We should find him. I don't know how quickly the reality decay could set in.
Got it. What now? I don't see Sumner anywhere.
He might still have his link on him.
Connect us.
I can sense the link, but I can't seem to make the connection. But I can track him. Got him. He's by the forge.
To be honest, I wish we could move, could click the left stick and do like a slight fast walk or run. Bruh, your feet still on there? No cookies for you, bro. No cookies for you.
You said Sumner was here. I don't see him.
No? Let me check the forge records. Ah, looks like he took a javelin. Can he do that? Can he even operate one?
Not well, I imagine.
He has likely left the fort by now. You should go after him when you can, in case of trouble.
Oh, joy. Taking a javelin and don't know how to use it. Well, this one's going to be fun. But unfortunately, I'm going to have to call it here. So, yeah, that was mission to Anthem. So as you can see, it's like Really fluid game. Combat is really fun. They do focus, like I said, they do focus a lot on it having the multiplayer aspect, because as you saw, we were again, like I said, getting throttled in there just two-manning. So having a squad, like it looks like having a squad, is going to be a little more of the focus in this game. But other than that, though, really good visuals, really good gameplay, really fun on the demo. So, but yeah, if you like what you saw in this episode, go ahead and like the video. If you want to subscribe, hit that subscribe button, and if you do subscribe, make sure you hit the bell next to the subscribe button so you can get notified when new videos get uploaded. And I'll see you guys next time. Like always, remember, we're always good like grandma's cookies.